first and 10. It's Penix.
Flushed out right. Able to locate his running back. Open downfield. And he'll get it down this time to the 17.
Penix going to look to throw on first down.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Falcons.
Drake London
from 17 yards out.
And the Falcons get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
With the kickoff honors following the touchdown. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Allen.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Allen.
That's taken in. It's Keon Coleman.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So the penalty yards marched off on the face mask. Here's 1st and 10.
So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Got it complete to Khalil Shakir.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. To throw, it's Allen. And Cook has it, left side. Now this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Now Allen again.
Right back to Cook for another completion.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial, make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
Forced out to his left. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen doing it himself from 9 yards out.
And the Bills are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point by Bass, up and good.
And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. A
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Here's Penix on 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And got his man complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Penix. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Throwing on 2nd down, Penix. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts with an amazing diving catch. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he returns this to the 22.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Play action. Now it's Allen.
Has his man. It's Shakir.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Allen now on 1st down.
Completes to Shakir once again.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. From the gun, it's Allen.
Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid.
And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 33. Cooper, the man in motion right. Again, they'll throw with Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7. Here's Allen on 1st and 10.
The right side here caught by Kincaid.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well. They'll run with Cook. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Here's Allen. This will be caught at about the 6. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Allen now on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Kentavious Street in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So on 4th down, off goes Allen. On comes Tyler Bass for the Buffalo field goal. This will be spotted at the 20, so it's a 30-yard attempt. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their...
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Operating from the gun, Penix. He'll buy some time right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 1 touchdown is the difference. 17-10 our score, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Allen's throw is complete, and they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Bills passing game getting them down the field. They've got another first down. Allen now looks to throw.
This taken in by Kincaid. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
On second down, Cook. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen. Cook makes the catch on the out route. And the Bills are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll work his way closer to the goal line as he's got 5 down to the 3.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Coleman, the man in motion right. Davis going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid from 3 yards out. And the Bills are an extra point away from drawing level. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And he gets it to go, and we're all even. 17 apiece. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Now it's McClellan. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6. Algier going straight ahead. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Algier will try to pick it up. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Brandon, this can be so demoralizing for a defense. They've had 2 opportunities to get off the field. They haven't gotten it done. So now your coordinator, he's going to call every blitz that he has, any type of exotic, something that they haven't seen before. And he's also telling the defensive lineman, don't worry about holding people up. Just get in gaps and try and make a big play.
And not only not getting off the field on 2 opportunities, clock continuing to run. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Algier now up the middle.
And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll stick with Algier. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
What can they draw up now? Time to find out on a 3rd and 8.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
Here now, 3rd down. They'll throw with Penix.
Sliding out of the pocket.
And he is caught. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first. And they are knocking on the door of field goal range now.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Algier.
And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line.
Partner, you got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll be taken down at the 34. The Bills are going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
Well, here's a big one. You can just feel it. This is 3rd down now. Robinson up the middle.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Well, you need your best play here, no doubt. 4th down and 8. They'll go for it. Here's Penix.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of time the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out. That's caught inside the 20. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
Been a great game, and we are not done yet.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. Man open, that's Ray McCloud. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
Here's 2nd down.
Back to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
He'll look to throw.
This pass is caught by London.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
He's back to throw. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
And this ball is caught. It's a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, they're a PAT away from likely getting this thing to overtime. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away.
And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Allen.
He's got a man, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew.
Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom. Just give me that boom, boom, boom. Just give me that. I don't care what you got. Just give me that. Stand to attention. I come to mention. Now we're gonna take you in a different direction.